Hi, my name is Megan Church and I'm a speech therapist at Emerge Pediatric Therapy at Carrie's office. This is my friend Paige Orozco joining me live from Durham to talk about tongue ties. Let's jump right in. So, some background on me. I just got a tongue tie revision completed in April. And my coworker Danielle Carey did an evaluation and helped me get set up with all that process so I could feel comfortable and confident. So Paige was told she has a tongue tie too by her doctor and dentist. So she just had some questions for me about the process as another person who potentially might be joining me in the tongue tie crew. So what's your first question you have for me?
It looks like a inchworm ate your tongue tie.
So it kind of does. Yeah, it looks kind of weird when you first get it done because it no longer looks like a string under your tongue. It kind of looks a little different. It turns into like a diamond shape. So it can look like that, but we actually want it to be a diamond shape, Paige, because that tells us we can really stretch our tongue way more than we could before, move it around a lot more as well, say our sounds crispier, and maybe even eat some snacks and sleep better, you know?
Okay.
Cool. What else do you have questions for?
What really happened?
So that's actually a really good question. So what really happened was I was noticing I was grinding my teeth a lot and squeezing my jaws like this, and it would give me headaches. It would give me a lot of pain here, and my neck was super tight. Like my muscles were like all the time. So it was really uncomfortable. So that's what happened. And I figured out through learning at Emerge more about tongue ties that if I were to get my tongue tie revised or fixed, that it would help me feel more relaxed and sleep better, more deeply. So what really happened was my friend Danielle evaluated me like I told you. Then I went to the dentist and she was really great. She helped me stay very calm because I was feeling nervous. She talked to me a lot about what to expect. She put something under my tongue to make it numb so I wouldn't feel anything. And then she used like this pencil laser and she literally went like this, and that was it. It literally took like 2 seconds. I was shocked. I was so surprised.
What is a tongue tie?
That's actually a great question as well, because we talk a lot about tongue ties, but I never exactly explained what it was. So a tongue tie is this piece under your tongue here. Can you lift yours? Yeah, so that string underneath your tongue, it's officially called a frenulum, but some people also call it a tongue tie. And it becomes a tongue tie if it's too tight and it keeps your tongue down the floor of your mouth too much and doesn't let you move around as much. So we want to make sure that we're able to move our tongue all the way around to clean our teeth, to rest in the right spot when we're just hanging out and things like that. So when you have a tongue tie, it means this string, your frenulum, is too tight and it's tying your tongue down.
Why did you take your tongue tie? Who did it?
Good questions. So the biggest thing for me, like I mentioned, was I was sleeping really, really bad and my neck and my face was in pain. I was experiencing a lot of pain. So that's why I took my tongue tie out. But I had it for 27 years. Like I lived a long time with it and it wasn't really bothering me that much until now. Now is when it wasn't working as well as it used to and I felt it was time to make a difference. So that's why I got my tongue tie taken out, and the person who did it is a dentist. So if you were to go to someone, it would be a dentist, not a doctor or anything. You can go to a dentist or someone called an ENT, which is another kind of specialist doctor. But I think a dentist would be able to make it happen.
How did they fix it?
Excellent question. So they fixed it. I'm gonna put this down so you can see your face. They fixed it with what looked literally like a pencil attached to this big tube. It was like plugged into the wall, and it puts out a very gentle laser beam. So like not like in the superhero movies where someone's like with like laser eyes or anything like that. Not that hardcore at all. It's this tiny little laser, and they just literally draw a line across your tongue tie like this. Cross, 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 and then it makes your tongue tie go away, and it opens up that diamond shape under your tongue so that you can move it a lot more.
Where you sleep?
Sometimes you can have someone give you either laughing gas or help you go to sleep when you get it done if you're feeling very anxious about it. I was not asleep, but Miss Danielle went with me and she did hold my hand because I was feeling nervous, and the dentist was really nice, and I was able to use some strategies that keep my body calm. So like I was listening to music and headphones, I had my eyes closed, they gave me some sunglasses, and all of those things helped me feel like it was okay for me to be awake. So if you're able to be awake, then that's an option, and if not, they can also put you to sleep and use some laughing gas and stuff like that to make you feel more calm. Just up to you, it's a personal choice.
Did you feel it?
No, that was the weirdest part. It was honestly so crazy. So they put a numbing gel under your tongue, and then they gave you a small injection that's like this, pinch. Like literally it just felt like that. I'm not even exaggerating. I would never lie to you. And then my tongue was completely numb. I could move it, I could feel it if someone was touching it, but I couldn't feel any pain. So it was kind of like this kind of pressure, the same amount. So it didn't hurt, but I definitely felt pressure. And that was pretty much it. It was pretty interesting, pretty cool.
Do you have to do tongue exercises?
Yes, so that's the most important part. So before you go to the dentist, what's really important is to make sure that you're ready, and you want to make sure that you're ready by doing those exercises. So you can hold your tongue up. If you're awake, you hold your tongue up like this while the dentist does their work, and then sometimes you'll switch to this suction cup. So it's important that you have the strength to hold it up while the dentist is doing their work. And then after, exercises are just as important, because that's going to help your tongue stay super extra stretchy. Because if we have a cut underneath our tongue, you know, just like if you cut your arm, you'll get a scab, right? So the same thing happens under your tongue. You'll get a scab, and that's okay. But we want to make sure it heals very slowly so that you can still keep your tongue really, really stretchy, and that it doesn't get even more stuck down to the bottom. You have any other questions for me? All right. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you so much, Paige. These were awesome questions. And if you have any other questions or require any additional support, we have a great staff at all of our offices that can help you with any other tongue tie questions and concerns. And thanks for watching.